Welcome back, you filthy mongrels. It's your boy Brian from the Dirty Three.
And it's your boy Joe, Dirty Three Nation. And sorry, our third guy couldn't be here tonight. He called me. Apparently, he went ice skating on the pond and he fell through. Some motherfuckers are always skating on thin ice.
Yeah, he is one of them. This is what makes it, 48 times or something now? We're coming up on 50 episodes. This guy...
we're like 44. This is 45, I think.
This guy finds himself in a predicament.
Yeah.
On a weekly basis, and it just so happens to be the day we're shooting, and it's just the craziest fucking thing.
I don't think he goes out until the day we shoot. And these things happen to him.
I don't think they allow him to leave the cage. I don't think they allow him, damn it. Allow him to leave the cage only on Tuesdays, Wednesday, whatever day is today.
It's just, even if we change days, he still does it. I don't understand it. And I wouldn't have gone skating. The ice out there now it's not solid.
Hasn't been consistently cold enough.
No, true. Although earlier this past weekend was freaking freezing cold.
Yeah, it was bullshit. That day was fucking cold enough to freeze, but it was 40 then 2 days later.
But I mean, you have to wait for that ice to set. Maybe around January you can start doing it. Maybe. The consistently cold days are just...
Nah, you can't even do that around here at all. It doesn't get cold enough. You got to go way up north.
No, I've done it. I've done it on a few lakes around here, but it's because around January, February when we're consistently cold and we get that, But you have to throw a big rock in or something. You got to test it. That's what we were doing back when I was a kid. It probably wasn't the best system. But fortunately, no one ever fell in until today.
Until the day that someone fell in, a.k.a. Judgment Day.
I was gonna steal Blade's line. What is it? Some motherfuckers always trying to ice skate uphill. But I went a different way. Folks. I don't like to steal shit. We don't steal shit in the Dirty Three. This is all fucking fresh. So fresh and so clean. I just told that, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah, sometimes you got to borrow something.
Exactly. See, that's the proper terminology. We may borrow things.
Pay homage. Homage.
Speaking of skating and stuff, we're sitting here. We got the Detroit and is that the Utah? What's the name? The Utah Mormons?
Yeah. The Utah Mormons, the new hockey team that's out of Utah.
We got a funny story about that. We were at the bar the other night, the establishment, and they had Sports Center on and this and that, and they were talking about, and I pride myself on knowing hockey a little bit, I don't watch it all the time anymore. Football takes up a lot of my things, but I played hockey and stuff like that, so I have a hockey background. And we're watching this game, and I'm like, when the fuck did we get a team? When did the NHL get a team from fucking Utah? And Brian said, yeah, we've had it for a couple of years. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was like the hockey club, though. It wasn't a real, they didn't have a real team name like that.
Because I remember the Seattle Kraken, and you said they came in the same year?
I thought they did, but I might have been wrong about that.
You could, fact checkers, where are you?
But, I guess that's me right now.
If you don't do it, they're gonna. You know how the fact checkers are. They're determined. We don't even pay these guys, but they come after us constantly.
So Seattle got their hockey team. Team beginning to play 21-22.
Okay.
So what about Utah?
So that was like right after COVID?
Basically, yeah.
Got to not say that word again. And what happened last time?
Yeah, so they were the hockey club.
The Utah Hockey Club.
Last year, they came in the league. 24-25, and now they're the Mammoths.
Okay,
so Mormons.
I just missed them last year. I didn't miss them for a couple of years.
No, they're brand new. And again, you've probably seen that Utah HC, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Soccer or a fucking college? Why is a college team playing a friggin' professional team? What's going on here?
And then I saw it last night, and I'm looking at it going, Utah? Johnny Utah? And I'm just thinking, Utah, I've never heard anything about hockey in Utah. The only thing I have ever heard is the Mormons.
They have there's a Gangland episode that I watched that revolved around the Crips. that were out of Utah.
Really?
So apparently they have gangs there too. Also,
I think they got gangs everywhere, man. And far as Crips and Bloods, they got Crips in fucking like Georgia and shit, bro.
well, they're everywhere. For
They're
sure.
everywhere, you know? You can't get away from that stuff.
Yeah, it just blew my mind when I seen that one episode of because I used to watch that show all the time, and I was like, "Fucking Utah."
Yeah, because when you think of Utah, what do you think of? I think of Mormons.
I mean, mountains
and mountains.
The Utah Jazz,
the Mormons on the mountains,
Stockton and Malone. That's really all I think of.
Stockton and Malone, yeah, Utah Jazz. Can't really think about them now. I don't even know anybody in the Utah Jazz now. Do you?
They got Laurie Marketing.
Yeah, Marketing. I like Marketing.
He was my guy on the 2K when he was a rookie.
Yeah, he's come back down to earth. He's not that. He came out on gangbusters and then he just kind of leveled off.
Well, the only reason why is because in the 2K they give you the My Player mode, so you get to like create your own character and go on any team that drafts you, or whatever.
Oh, nice.
And that one I got drafted to the Bulls, and he was literally the next best guy on the team.
He did end up
was Marketing, and he's the only guy who could shoot threes minus like my character. So I had to utilize and yeah.
Well, that's who initially drafted him, right? The Bulls.
Originally the Bulls.
Yeah.
He's from Finland. The Bulls. He's like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
3-point shooter.
He's excellent. He does it all. He passes the ball, everything.
He just plays that new. I would call it really just that new European big man style where they do pass more. They're looking not looking to fucking bang the boards as much, but they're looking to do other shit with it.
But I mean, you used to have that all the time with some big guys. Like back in the day, Bird and Magic were fucking big guys that passed the ball a ton. You know, what were they? 6'9", 6'8"?
They have two different positions. Really,
yeah, different positions, but they were still big. I mean, Jesus, fucking Johnson was like a point guard, wasn't
he? Yeah, he played point. He's technically that point guard. Yeah,
he's got to be like the biggest point guard ever. Has anybody bigger?
I don't think so.
I can't think of any.
I mean, the tallest that I can think of.
But that's amazing that he could play that position at that size.
That's listed at point. He had to be the tallest listed point guard.
Maybe he didn't play it that much, but he played center when Kareem got hurt in the first time in his rookie year in the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they did say that on that documentary. But, that shit.
And I think I remember that because, you know, when I was a kid, that was a big fucking series. Lakers, Celtics, I mean, huge. I mean, it's fucking crazy. I just saw a documentary, right? The guy who owned the Celtics in the 70s. Go ahead.
Magic Johnson and Ben Simmons, pretty much the two tallest guys.
You can't even put fucking Johnson in the same breath with fucking Ben Simmons.
No, definitely not.
Come on.
They're the two tallest.
The kid's got mental problems. He's got physical problems. He's just got problems.
Yeah, he was a beast at one point, and then his fall off should be recorded in history books.
So, like I was saying, I was watching this documentary the other day. It was something, and they were talking about the guy who bought the Boston Celtics in the 70s. And he bought him, and he wanted to move him to L.A. And the league told him, go fuck yourself. You're not moving this most storied franchise in the league to fucking L.A.
Who was that guy? I'm going to go find his grave.
I don't even know who the fuck he was. I forget his name. If you guys look it up, somebody's going to know it. But then, the first owner trade of all time, he traded ownership of the Celtics to another team. It was like the Buffalo Mudhens or something. Don't quote me on the name, obviously, but he took ownership of that bullshit ass team, and the other guy took the ownership of the Celtics. So the guy went from owning the Buffalo Mudhens, now owning the Celtics, and then the other guy owning the Buffalo Mudhens took him out to fucking Los Angeles and made him the Clippers.
Oh yeah, they were Buffalo at one point, right? Yeah,
I think it was Buffalo. I'm sure the name wasn't Mudhens; it was Buffalo something or other. But I mean,
the Buffalo Bills. The old Buffalo Bills there.
Yeah, Josh Allen was playing back then. He went through time.
Should have seen him.
But I thought that was crazy, and they said that was the only time it was an owner-for-owner swap, and the league allowed it. Because they knew the other guy was just going to move that guy down, move the team to the Clippers, to California. But imagine he tried to move the Celtics. The league literally stepped in.
Yeah, that's a wild move.
You know? It's like, who buys the Celtics and wants to move them? The most storied franchise.
Someone that hates fucking Boston, clearly.
Definitely. He didn't like the Winters. He's from L.A. I mean, I think he's from L.A. He moved the team there. So, that was a story about how the Clippers came about. I thought it was interesting and how we got. I don't even know the guy's name. I didn't do enough research.
Dumb ass, that's his name.
What was it?
Dumb ass.
Yeah. Yeah. But it must have worked out all right for him because the Clippers end up being a good franchise, right?
No.
Well, not really.
No, never.
Have they ever won a title?
They've never even made it to the championship, as far as I know.
Jesus Christ. So you can't take the Buffalo out of the Clippers.
I don't even know. I could be wrong about this one, but I don't know if they've even made it to the Western Conference Finals.
Really? Even with Kawhi Leonard over there that whole time?
No, he's done shit over there, dude.
No, he didn't.
More like when Chris Paul and Blake Griffin were over there dominating that fucking, but they could never really make it out of the West.
Yeah, they couldn't. The West was strong then, no, bro. You know?
Well, yeah, you got fucking OKC Thunder going around. You got fucking Steph Curry and that guy doing
Golden
his thing.
State, yeah.
You got friggin' Kobe still doing his thing at the time. Dirk's still in the league doing his thing.
Dallas Mavericks, yep. I mean, even Houston and Rockets were decent at the time. Didn't they have what's his name at the time? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, James Harden.
Yeah, James Harden was over there.
He was there dropping 60 points a game, yeah.
All day. Fucking.
I don't know if he was there around that era where the Clippers were that era of the Clippers where
I'm not sure.
Shit. This team might actually do. Chris Paul might do it. Fucking Blake might get it done. DeAndre Jordan.
They just didn't get it done. They just
no, they couldn't. They were just weren't good enough. And Chris Paul doesn't play defense, so I mean it's
and not for nothing. I mean, how much of the market are the LA Clippers getting out of LA? I mean, everybody's a fucking Laker fan.
Well, they just made a massive new venue out there for the Clippers.
Really?
Massive, I've heard, and I guess it's super nice, super state of the art. Yeah, they give tickets away. I mean, the people are so disinterested with the Clippers on LA. All they care about is either the Dodgers or the fucking Lakers.
That's it. They don't like anything else.
And you got half of them that love the Mexican guys love the Raiders and shit.
Yeah, Oakland loves Raiders.
They got a big fan base, obviously, for the 49ers, of course. The Rams, The
Rams and the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers came up from San Diego to be in LA. No one gives a. But that's a fucking.
That's an LA look. You go to a Chargers game, you're going in there for the LA look. You're going there to look cool and fucking talk about them, show some shithead your movie script.
But they share the same fucking stadium, which is fucking weird.
Yeah, SoFi.
Yeah. Is there any other teams that share a stadium?
Well, the Clippers and the Lakers used to.
Yeah. Well, that's because the Clippers couldn't afford a stadium. They couldn't afford a basketball court because the fucking guy spent all his money buying the Celtics and then moved to the Buffalo.
The Knicks don't.
What about New York, Meadowlands?
No, they don't.
The Giants and the Jets played there, right, at one point?
Oh, those guys, they do share a football field, yeah.
Do they still share that?
I believe so.
I'm not sure what they do or don't, but I think they do. It's in New Jersey. It was the Meadowlands. It's something now. It's something else now. They just built that new stadium out there, right?
No, I'm pretty sure they both. It's still the same.
Kind of still the same setup.
Yeah.
Jets and Giants.
What they don't do anymore is they don't have the football fields that have the dirt in it from the baseball mounds and shit no more, or the triangle,
yeah,
or the diamond, whatever the fucking diamond. Or
yeah, because
like the old Oakland Stadium, they used to have that. That's why I like one of my favorite things in Madden to do was always play against Oakland. Because I love to just bury guys in that fucking spot in the field.
Wait, didn't San Francisco Giants had that too? They had the didn't the fucking not the Giants, the Giants and the San Francisco 49ers shared the field, didn't they? At one point, didn't they have the same?
Maybe. Yeah.
And they had a baseball field out on theirs too, and the 49ers.
Briefly when they were redoing the Levi Stadium or whatever. I mean, I'm not really sure. You could be right.
Yeah, I think I am. I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, goes back. There's a couple of teams that shared with baseball teams.
I mean, some people are such fucking freak fans of that team. They would know the whole entire history that got in place.
Yeah, it's crazy. But California has a lot of sports teams.
Fucking massive fucking state.
Yeah, I mean, look at Texas. Texas is bigger. Texas has a lot of fucking sports teams.
Yeah, they do. Both places.
They have a ton of them. I mean, they even got a hockey team.
Yeah. 2 hockey teams, right?
Do they got 2 now? I know they got the Dallas.
They got Dallas Stars.
Yeah. Which came from Minnesota. That used to be the Minnesota
San Jose Sharks.
San Jose, that's California,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, you're right. I was a little too confident on that one.
You were reaching.
San Antonio Spurs.
You never know. They have a couple of basketball teams, right?
The old San Antonio Hockey Club.
Yeah. I know. They got a hockey team in Utah. It's fucking anything's possible. The Utah Mormons. Yep.
Yeah,
After the game, they go to try to save the souls of the other team.
Not enough hockey down in Texas, I guess. One fucking team.
Yeah, I mean it's a big state, but it's tough to find a lot of people down there that really are into hockey. I mean, in Texas, there's one god, and that's football.
Well, definitely, I would say that, but I would guess also depends on what part of Texas you're in. Because San Antonio, you know that they love the fucking Spurs.
Yeah, of course they do.
They don't give a shit about the Dallas. I mean, I'm sure there's San Antonio fans of the Dallas Cowboys,
Yeah.
but they were more like, fuck them, we're more San Antonio.
And I think you can say the same thing
Spurs.
too for the Houston fans, that they love their Houston Rockets.
Right, they don't have nothing else.
You know,
Kareem Olajuwon, dude, that's all they got.
yeah, shit. You know, well, they used to have the Houston Oilers football team.
That's true.
So they were in it. They were in it, and then they moved to what, Tennessee?
They got snatched. Actually, they had some dope jerseys. Those little powder blue.
Yeah, those little powder blue with the oil freaking rigs.
Yeah,
Those were nice, man. They were ahead of their time. Now everybody's doing the powder blue shit.
Yeah, they were killing it.
I remember them. Earl Campbell used to run for them, right?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Fucking beast. Man, old school football, bro. Old school. You know, turn them into what, Tennessee?
I remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
but it's funny, you know. You look at all these teams now. Like Tennessee's got a bunch of fucking teams. They got a hockey team, they got a basketball team, and they got a football team. I mean, do they have a baseball team? No, not yet. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No. I wonder when they're going to give Seattle back a basketball team.
And they got the college football teams out there, too, in Tennessee. Yeah. I mean, they got some big college football town.
Yeah. Well, college football.
But, I mean, they got, like, Tennessee's like the hub for shit, too. You got a lot of culinary shit in Tennessee. You got a lot of music scene in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure there's somewhat of a comedy scene in Tennessee. I mean, I have no idea. I've never been there, but...
I've been there.
I used to live in Tennessee. Synonymous fucking for music and... food, you know, barbecue and shit like that.
They got some great food. They got some great music. I mean, you're talking what? You're talking some of that jazz. You're talking some of that blues. You're talking some of that country.
The ladies are pretty nice in Tennessee.
Yeah.
They're not fucking Boston talking.
And Memphis and Nashville are cultural,
angry
right?
ladies,
right? Those are cultural icons, right? Memphis and Nashville. Those are two big fucking places in Tennessee.
That's right.
You know, they had the Grand Old Opera down there too.
And all the women don't talk like this. Joe, what are you doing, Joe?
Oh, I love that Southern belle, that Southern accent.
I hate the Boston one.
Why do you hate your own accent?
That's because it's so. I mean, I don't mind mine. It's just because I can turn mine off and on. But it's just when it's on a woman.
On a woman, you don't like it?
Horrible.
I love it when they talk to me because they talk to me fucking mean and bad and say bad things.
Hear it.
You know, get the fuck out of my face, you fucking retard. That's what they say to me. You know, and I was like, hey, I'm just here to say hi.
Just here to say hi. I'm just here to creep through your window. Hello.
Yeah, you know, maybe I shouldn't be in the window of their bedroom, but I mean, that's how you meet people.
Like Boy Meets World style.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we didn't take the front door. We went right up to the window to bypass the parents. You know? It wasn't creepy shit, you know? It wasn't creepy. It was normal. You know? I used to crawl up my buddy's house right into his fucking window. Mother come out of the room. Oh, hi, Joe. How you doing? You know?
It was normal. You come in. That's because I didn't.
Like, I didn't want to wake you up by using the doorbell. My bad. You know,
like
my buddy's
yelling for your friends outside.
Oh, there was one time, right? My buddy got up in the morning and he goes, "How the fuck did you get in here?" I said, "I'm stealthy. Don't underestimate my sneakiness."
Yeah, I like the guy.
What movie was that from?
Mr. Deeds.
Oh man, love that movie. But why don't we talk a little bit about last week's games? What was that? Week 15 last week?
It's getting closer and closer, unfortunately. The dark times are coming.
Oh, man.
It's getting cloudy out. That's all I know.
I'll tell you right now, folks. We're week 15 with this pick'em. Only 2 wins separate us.
Still,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So it was going down to the wire. No one has this thing wrapped. Somebody's doing something stupid at the end of the year. Safety, though. It'll be safe. It's not like he's going to be out in a dress on fucking Route 1. You know, it's not going to happen. Safety first. Safety first, folks. So, all right, we both had 9 wins last week. Did you feel like you did better than that? Or did you feel like you could have done worse?
I mean, I know there was some stupid games that happened, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, Atlanta beating Tampa Bay was one of those.
Yeah.
And we both took Tampa Bay on that one.
The Saints winning that one. It's not, not really.
Yeah, and you really reached on that Cincinnati pick over Baltimore.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, and then what was the other difference? Oh, me fucking reaching, taking Green Bay over Denver.
Yeah, but I mean,
congratulations to Denver.
That's right, baby. Number 1 in the motherfucking.
Hey, folks, watch out for number 1, but don't step in number 2. The fucking Patriots, baby. All right.
I think via the power ranking, they weren't even number 2 anymore.
No, but they're number 2. They're ranked. Division-wise,
they were in the number 2.
Yeah, record-wise, they're ranked number 2. But I mean, they just didn't make the adjustments. They played a good fucking Buffalo team. Let's not fucking sugarcoat this. At home, snowing. And my boy fucking Henderson had a big game.
Yeah, he was the only one that really showed up.
Yeah. And in the second half, Drake May had a tough game. Buffalo's defense made good adjustments, and Patriots didn't.
Nope.
That's what I'm going to say. Denver, they went all the way. They did it. They beat Green Bay.
Yeah, we dragged out balls all over their face.
And
although fucking Jacobs, man, in that game made a hell of a fucking touchdown catch.
That kid fucking is good, and he had a great game. He really stood out.
I mean, he scored for them, so I mean, I can't say he didn't. I mean, he didn't run the ball great, but he had that great touchdown catch.
And Franklin showed up, and Cortland Sutton showed up. Both of them.
Everybody.
That's a fucking rarity.
Fucking Pat Surtain with a nice interception.
Yeah, that fucking throw to fucking Sutton in the end zone was fucking beautiful.
And everything he did, he's my hero. Bo Nix for me, shutting down all the haters, saying that their offense has been stagnant. Now look at that team.
No, we said that last week.
Everyone keeps saying this team's not that the. I'm not saying this about the Broncos, but like Team A, with a lot of like teams like the Texans. This is the team that no one wants to play. Yeah. No, the Broncos are the team no one wants to fucking play.
No, because that defense is stout. But we're gonna see who you guys got a great matchup coming up this week. 2 good defenses going at each other and 2 good offenses. That's going to be a great game at Denver at Jacksonville.
We can shut ETN down. They're not going to be able to throw the ball.
You're going to hope you're doing that.
Yeah, but Jacoby Myers isn't good enough to beat Surtain.
No, but Brian Thomas is back. He's healthy.
Yeah, he's not good enough to beat Surtain like that.
But who's Surtain going to cover?
Whoever's on the left side of the lineup for them.
Yeah.
Well, the right side, really.
And they're still missing, what's his name, the rookie, the 2-way player. He's out for the season.
Oh, yeah, Hunter. Yeah, more injuries. Not that we're not talking about Hunter. Hunter's obviously been injured for a while, but, Micah Parsons being injured.
That was a big one for Green Bay.
Another big loss. I mean, there was another guy that, who the fuck else got injured?
What, this week?
Yeah, there was another big name that went down.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah, Mahomes.
Torn ACL. He's out.
As much as I hate the Chiefs, I hate to see injuries happen. And
that's just insult to injury to that team. They had a bad year, and then at the end of the year, he got to get hurt. Sucks. This wasn't an injury, but we all seen it happening and it coming. And Tua got benched. He's getting benched for the kid, Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers.
I had to add a ton to it. Like, we couldn't just be Quinn. I had to put Quinton. He's a big kid.
Texas.
Yeah. In fact, he played ahead of Archie Manning.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year. And I heard he wasn't going to open for the draft, but he did.
That's because he didn't want to go to one of those bottom of the barrel teams.
Well,
that was the rumors. He wasn't trying to get drafted by like the fucking Saints or one of those shit teams.
Yeah, I'm telling you, he lucked out being in Miami. That's a great town.
It's a good spot for him to be. I mean,
as soon as they fire that coach, it'll be fantastic.
Tax-free state, so he doesn't have to worry about that.
Let me see here. I'm trying to look at another upset. Oh, New Orleans. Fucking last couple of weeks, man, they're getting these wins. They beat Carolina.
They're just taking the draft capital away from themselves. They're just stupid. If they want to go in for the QB, whoever the certified QB1 is,
Yeah.
I mean, there's every game they win, they another shot at losing that, guys. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's just at that point, I mean, what are you playing for? I'd be throwing games. Get that guy. You know? That's how it goes. I mean, you throw games. Minnesota at Dallas. I seen this game coming, and I fucking picked Dallas. I don't know why. And Minnesota, J.J. McCarthy, 30 fantasy points. Great fucking game. 3 touchdowns. Sadly, none of them to Jefferson. Second week in a row that he's played well and did not get a touchdown to Jefferson. Is that a problem?
Yeah, no.
You're winning games, so you don't think it's a problem, but Jefferson probably does.
I mean, Jefferson was out there, looked like he was having a hard day because they were all over him. The corners are in his face.
Yeah, he's getting doubled. They got the other kid, Addison, on the other side, and he's benefiting from that. So, and Hawkins, they got that big tight end too, right?
Yeah, Hawkinson.
Yeah, Hawkinson or something like that. Big old cornbread, bacon eating motherfucker. I said it.
That's right.
All right. So we pretty much covered everything from last week. Miami at Pitt, Cleveland at Chicago. Let me ask you something. I got a buddy of mine, right? He's in the playoffs in my fantasy league. I didn't make the playoffs in my fantasy league. I know.
Oh, hold on. Let me cut you off real quick. Sorry. But just to go harp back, and before it gets too far away, I got to get this one out. Ryan Clark, you blaming the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix for fucking Micah Parsons being injured is the dumbest, stupidest thing that could happen. The fact that ESPN pays you
it's the dumbest
salary
ever.
is insane. Just because you played football doesn't mean you know the shit. You're clearly fucking stupid as hell, and you should not have a fucking job in broadcasting anymore because what you're saying is fucking dangerous. You fucking dumb fuck.
And that's not only the first. That's not the first time he's done this.
Yeah, he likes to race bait like Jalil fucking Hill.
He likes that fucking
Jameel
clickbait.
Hill. I mean, that guy's a loser. She's a loser. I mean, that's what the problem is. The problem is, and like same thing with this guy Cam Newton. He's sitting there crying. Oh, they didn't pick me. They didn't pick me, dude. No one wants you, dude, because you're a loser.
But good. As far as Cam's concerned, bro, you got your shoulder, you got a trash arm. All you can do is run. They picked up this guy because they
didn't want you. You know why they picked up Phillip Rivers, dude? Because it's a slap in the face to you because you're a bum.
That's really not why he did it, but I love Brian's take.
I just don't like all the fucking these dudes crying like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Go fucking wear your 10-gallon hat and fucking
go wear your goofy fucking hat and go text weird on Twitter. Go be fucking the enigmatic person you want to be, or whatever the hell that whatever that word is. There.
Look, we're not Cam Newton haters. We just don't like him.
I don't like Cam Newton. I don't hate any man at all. But
no, I don't hate anybody, but I just don't like Cam Newton.
That all respect,
and I don't like Ryan Clark.
Right when that dude didn't dive on that ball. I mean, I know that I cared about the guy. I didn't give a shit about him. And then, he fought his way to the Super Bowl with that team.
He was always a separatist too. He didn't train with his team. It was always about him.
He's a douchebag.
Russell Wilson was the same way.
He's a douchebag. Except Russell Wilson got the Super Bowl win.
Yeah, the difference was Russell was successful doing it that way. And
he also rode the coattail of that crazy defense, and the fact that Marshawn Lynch just in that era was unstoppable.
And should have went. They should have gave him the ball, and they would have never lost to the Pats.
I mean, really. I mean, sure, Russell was making nice throws and doing certain things, but I mean,
you know what's funny about that you bring that up? Pete Carroll and that team goes, "Oh, you would have did the same." No, we wouldn't have. We would have ran the fucking ball with the guy who's been running the ball all fucking game. You meathead.
Yeah, stupid.
And you tried to get cute and try to make him look like something different. But fucking what's his name picked it up, saw it right from the beginning. And then we traded him the next year. What the fuck was his name? I forget his name.
Ooh.
The kid who picked off the ball.
That was Malcolm Butler.
And we got rid of him the next year.
No,
after the next Super Bowl, we got rid of him because we benched him.
I was going to say he played corner for you guys for like 4 years. But solid number one corner.
We benched him one year in the Super Bowl because he did something. We benched him for the whole game, and we could have won that game with him out there. We benched him, and then they got rid of him. I think he went to Tennessee with Vrabel.
Yeah, he did with Logan Ryan. Yeah, I remember him playing with Logan Ryan and being a bum out there because he was always overrated to me.
Yeah, so I mean, I forget where I was going before that.
Sorry, you and your buddy fantasy something.
Oh, yeah, there we go. My buddy Salo, right? He's in my league. He's in the playoffs. First round of the playoffs, folks. And he's got Jacoby Brissett as a quarterback, and he's got Shador Sanders as a quarterback. Now, if any of you have been following Arizona the last couple of weeks, Brissett's been putting up 20-something points in fantasy consistently the past couple of weeks. He's a good play. He put up 27 points this week in fantasy in a losing effort to, what was that, Houston?
Yeah, solid defense, best defense.
And
statistically, by points allowed, they're the best defense in the league.
My boy in the playoffs decides to play Shador Sanders, who gave him a whopping 3 points. Good job, Shador. Salo, you're out. All right. You got knocked out of the playoffs.
You got knocked the fuck out, man.
You got knocked the fuck out. And I told him, I go, look, if you start Shador, I'm starting Phillip Rivers. Guess what, folks? I didn't start Phillip Rivers. I put in J.J. McCarthy. Fuck that shit.
You probably still would have won, though, because at least Rivers had a touchdown pass.
Oh, I got to give it to Rivers, man. All right, folks. For those who don't know, Phillip Rivers hasn't played football in 5 years.
I think we talked about it last week, right?
We did touch on it a bit, but he actually played the game.
We were like, yeah, for fucking.
We didn't even think he was going to throw it. Imagine if you put the bet in on fucking that thing over under Phillip Rivers throwing a touchdown. That had to be huge. Him throwing that touchdown. No one had to pick that.
I'm sure guys did. I bet you guys were more hammering the fucking Jonathan Taylor touchdowns in there, and that guy didn't do shit.
Jonathan Taylor should have had fucking more shit going on. He didn't have the biggest or best game. I thought they were just going to run. But
everyone knew that they were going to give him the ball. That's why. Before they didn't know what because at least with Daniel Jones, you have the threat of Daniel Jones running it too. Now with Phillip Rivers, there's zero threat of that fucking dude.
There's zero threat. You can throw 8 in the box to stop Jonathan Taylor in those plays because fucking Phillip Rivers ain't running.
See, I haven't really seen any of the highlights like that, so I don't know how he looked. I mean, obviously he probably didn't look good.
No, he looked awful.
I would like to see like where his arm strength looks and
the throws were ugly. Even the ones that got caught, they were wobbly. They were ugly.
They look Peyton Manning like at the end ugly. Well, because I mean Peyton Manning looked like he could barely get the ball out.
I mean, when you look at it, he didn't. He went out there to be a game manager. They kicked a bunch of field goals. They weren't expecting that touchdown. You know, it was fucking crazy. And we didn't even pick them. We picked Seattle because Seattle has been rolling.
And they lost.
Sam Darnold. I mean, Indianapolis defense really stepped up.
I wondered how the fix must have been in it for that game, too, because, I mean, who would have fucking picked?
Nobody.
The goddamn Saints to lose at home against Phillip fucking Rivers and that goddamn team.
I mean, Seattle's a beast of a team this year. Their defense is clicking. Their offense is clicking.
Again, one of the statistically by points allowed, one of the best defenses in the league.
The only place I can say that the fucking Seahawks are statistically awful, and that's that running back. Charbonnet sucks, and the kid Walker's been really bad. They don't play him enough either.
Well, now they're cursed at running back, what they did to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, they're just not running the fucking ball.
This one, right?
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's last week in a nutshell. I mean, I think there's a couple of games we missed, but they weren't worth anything. Miami, Pitt, Washington at New York Giants. No one's really watching that fucking game.
People are just turning the fan on. I like fans being fanned.
You know, we mentioned Arizona at Houston. The only bright spot on that Arizona team is fucking that kid McBride. He's fucking special. Good fucking tight end.
I mean, I wouldn't say Marvin Harrison's necessarily a bum because they just can't get him the ball.
No, they can't, and they're trying. But I think they can just double him up. There's not. Who's the wide receiver 2 on that team?
Fucking Dortch is he still in the league? Fucking like running around out there.
I don't know.
Ari Dortch, whatever his name was. I remember some dude Dortch.
And who's the other kid? I know the other kid, Williams or something like that is his name. And he got off a few times, but it's really ugly.
I mean, yeah, once they lost James Conner, they lost their identity, and they were right in the crapper.
You know, because that's what they do. They run. James Conner, great running back, just has a problem with the injury as of late. And the kid they have behind him, who was supposed to be Benson.
Yeah, he got hurt, right?
Yeah, he's sucked now. They're down to fucking
Manico or whatever, and he got injured.
Yeah, and then they grabbed a kid on the streets of Phoenix. And
some meth addict. That makes leather fucking jackets.
They're paying him in meth.
Paying him in leather.
Yeah, you know, if you do good, you get more meth. You see him smoking it on the sidelines.
That's good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
I watched a kid that was on Kill Tony today that might have been looked like he was on meth because the kid I don't know if you ever watched Kill Tony before.
I have.
So you ever like see when the comedians do their minute set and then they do the interview part where he like talks to them and shit?
Yeah.
This fucking kid was just zinging back and forth. So this kid was either coked out of his fucking gourd or he was just methed out of his. Just I don't know like the meth because I know I've seen it on the internet a lot. I've never tried meth.
I've done a lot of it, folks.
Yeah.
And coke.
But anyway, he's lived like 15 different lives, believe it or not.
No, see,
But,
it's probably coke.
I know when you do the meth, you get super paranoid about shit, and then you think everyone's watching you and out to get you, kind of. I mean,
you're up for days.
I watched a guy go through it. If anyone knows the internet sensation Fed Smoker, aka Herc, everyone knows him through the YMH world. You know, he got introduced to that. It's not really a sports topic, but I just seen a guy that looked like he was all cranked up today. Anyway, go ahead.
But I think every comedian has their fucking thing. That maybe a drink, maybe smoking a bone, maybe
a lot of comedians
are
drug addicts, are fucking.
It's common.
Potheads, are fucking whatever.
Because you kind of need something to get over that stage fright.
Well, the one thing about most comics is they're all fucked up in the head.
They are fucked in the head. They see things differently.
Definitely.
And it comes out differently, and the way they write it, and their jokes. So they're definitely different.
Especially the good ones.
That's why, I mean, yeah, especially the good ones. They're even more fucking out there than you can ever imagine. And you got to give them credit for it. But they do. I mean, you look at a lot of the comedians, and back in the day, they were all on fucking coke.
Oh, those old guys.
They're all drinking. They're all fucking smoking. They got an edge for something. Maybe this helps them write.
I know a lot of guys that are. A lot of guys that will go on stage, they'll smoke a cigarette before they go on stage just to get that fucking rush.
Yeah.
And most of these guys don't even smoke. They'll just smoke one before they go on stage.
They get that little nicotine rush.
They get that fucking rush, and they're like, "Woo, I'm here now."
When you look at it, who are the two? When you look at some of your biggest stage performers, comedians and musicians, they both do lots of drugs. But you have to go out there and try to. Some of them are not comfortable being out on stage.
I mean, look at Chappelle. He smokes cigarettes on stage everywhere that guy goes. He's smoking cigarettes.
I mean, people they have their own things to do. I mean, it's a tough thing to go up there, right? And you don't know if these people are going to accept you or boo you. And boo you, you can't. You're not ready to handle that.
Yeah, we get booed every day on the internet.
But we are ready to handle that. We're waiting for someone to say, "Yay!"
Yeah, we're waiting for the opposite effect. The cheers.
I mean, but we're paying our dues.
Yeah, we're taking the licks.
We're taking our licks. We got the sports show.
Is that T. Maria? Oh, that was a joke.
Oh, hot wax.
Did you see it? Did you see the guy? Oh, they're not going to show him. Can you rewind it?
I can't. No,
you can't rewind the TV.
No, it's fucking real. It was live. It was a commercial.
Yeah, but you can. Everyone can rewind the TV now, but you just don't have the remote for that.
I just don't have that capabilities. I'm fucking technology.
He's a mook, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a techno athlete.
Well, if that commercial pops up again, I'll have to point him out.
All right.
There's a guy in that.
You want to do the show first before we start watching commercials?
Ladies and gentlemen.
He's like, oh, I forgot we were on. It
was like that episode from it wasn't really an episode, but
did we go? We got to get ready for the pick'em for this week, don't we?
The clip farming we did when we watched that Dan Aykroyd movie.
Which one?
The fucking Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd trading places last week.
Oh, fantastic movie, folks.
You're just gonna have a bunch of clips of me saying, "I've never seen this before," and then everyone going, "You suck."
You really do, though.
I know.
How do you not see that movie? It's a fucking classic.
I don't have the attention span to watch a movie sometimes.
Well, fucking take some Adderall and fucking get on it.
Oh, if I took Adderall, bro, I wouldn't be able to sit down and do anything.
No,
I'd be fucking mopping the ceiling.
Smoke a fatty and fucking watch it. It's funny. You'll love it. You might not get into it because it's culturally different from what you're fucking...
No, but I'm used to like older movies. I like older movies.
Like some people don't like the older movies because it's... I don't know. They're filmed different. They're done different. Like when I was a kid, I did like old movies. I liked a lot of them.
I like all those older 80s movies, 90s, well, not 90s, but 80s.
80s movies are really classic. It's always about fucking, it's a ski movie or it's this movie. There's coke involved. There's always...
It's always a rich bad guy trying to get over in some poor schlub.
One of my favorite movies from that genre that would be in the 80s would be Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy.
Never seen it.
Oh my fucking God, you live in a fucking bubble. And we can't even be talking about this anymore.
There was a point to me growing up where I just thought Eddie Murphy was corny. You got to remember, I grew up when Eddie Murphy was like still popular and shit. But I also grew up when Eddie Murphy was like fucking Donkey from Shrek and fucking Norbert and shit.
Yeah, and
You
he
know what I
wasn't
mean?
doing stand up anymore when you were growing up. When I grew, he stopped doing it.
He
When he was
wasn't.
27.
I remember Eddie Murphy as a kid.
You don't remember
like
him as a
little
stand up
kid.
comedian, though.
No, because I didn't. He already did that special when I was
Yeah,
born. So
yeah.
I know, and no one I knew watched Black.
You remember
Comics.
him picking up the hooker that was a guy
No,
in
not
Los
that.
Angeles.
I mean, I remember him in 48 Hours. That was like one of my first introductions to Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, because they brought out another 48 Hours, which actually got you to reduce it, because 48 Hours was fucking in the 80s, and another 48 Hours came out in the 90s.
They used to play it on TV
Yeah.
a lot, and for some reason I watched it on my dad's.
Nick Nolte was big back then, and that was a great movie. And he's like, Luther, tell the man what he needs to know, because he's having fun slamming your head off that door.
That's really my first introduction to Eddie Murphy, and then obviously all this other stupid shit he was always in. Bowfinger, that was big in the 90s.
I mean, towards the end of his career, I won't say the end of his career. He's had a long career.
And then Shrek. I mean, Dr. Doolittle was fucking around when I was a little kid.
He started doing family movies, which was that's what they get when they get to a certain age. Yeah, money.
That's where that money came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, just those corny movies. That's the Eddie Murphy I grew up watching.
For a little bit, he thought Charlie Murphy was Eddie Murphy.
So but that's what I'm saying. Like I knew that those old Eddie Murphy movies were good, but I just always thought he was kind of corny.
No, he was revolutionary.
It's like me for like Kevin Hart. Like anything Kevin Hart's in, I'm sure it's funny. Yeah, but I think Kevin Hart's the corniest guy ever. I don't find him funny.
I find him funny. I do, but you're right about the corniness.
He's just super cool. I mean, he is his old stand up shit when he's like yelling and fucking running. But like it's like the Dane Cook thing. Like Dane Cook at one time was one of the funniest guys on the planet, and then everyone's like, this guy's fucking kind of corny.
Yeah, plus his brother robbed him.
Well, I mean, right, but again, that dude was everywhere. He was massively successful.
He even got that
and then
movie with
Jen just disappeared.
Yeah, he hasn't done shit since. But Eddie Murphy, man, his claim to fame was he ad-libbed the whole fucking movie.
He still does stand up. He's just not as big as he was back then. Because everyone fucking just realized like this guy's funny. But
Dane Cook still does stand up.
He's just not. It's the same thing almost.
That's a tough being a comedian, doing stand up and doing tours and shows.
But he was super. I mean, that dude was the first famous MySpace person.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's the truth. Maybe Tila Tequila, somebody like that, or someone who ended up becoming a crazy Nazi supporter or whatever the hell she's into now.
But being a comedian and stuff like that is tough. I mean, it's almost as tough as being an athlete is tough. I mean, these guys got to perform week in and week out. And your job's on the line if you don't. It's tough.
Well, some sports, I would say, yeah.
There's some sports where it's more on the line than ever. I mean, being a starting quarterback as a rookie coming into the league, I mean, you don't much
I would
pressure.
assume if you play like third base and like you're like kind of good, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to worry about much.
In baseball, they used to not bring those guys up for years. They'd sit and play them. Like Wade Boggs didn't get brought up till he was like 25, 26 or something. They used to leave him down there and then bring him up.
Make him suffer and be poor his whole life.
Like make him suffer.
Yeah, because those guys don't make shit in the minor leagues.
No, nothing. And they're taking buses. They're doing nothing. When they get to the pros, it's all cash. It's all beautiful. But now I don't think they pay their dues as much as they did back in the day. They don't spend as much time down in the minor leagues. I mean, they could be. Correct me if I'm wrong. They might.
I have no idea how it works in baseball anymore.
And football doesn't even have a fucking minor league.
That'd be awesome.
You know
what the problem is football is the life expectancy.
Oh, well, they did. It was the Canadian Football League.
The life expectancy in football is too low. So all these other sports, the injury rates aren't as crazy.
Yeah, you can't have a minor league for that.
So the turnover is in football, it's just too much.
Yeah, because what's the average running back is like 3 to 5 years.
That's why they get you while you're young. They want you in the league when you're 20, 21.
That's why they take them right out of college, first year, second year.
Some guys get lucky. I mean, the kid Juju was in the league when he was like, 19? 19, 20 years old?
And he's had a long career, and he's in Kansas City.
Still in the league.
Which people say, oh, he's not that good. Hey, he's still there.
I think he benefited off of
Mahomes.
No, when he had that really statistically great year, he benefited off of being around a lot of other great, talented guys.
Well, AB for one, and then
no
AB
one
left.
was fucking watching that dude.
No,
and he was
had AB.
He was wide open every play
because he was putting up big numbers when AB was there. When AB left, Juju's numbers plummeted, and they should have went up.
No, he was garbage.
He was terrible. And he still should have benefited from the fact that he had Ben Roethlisberger.
And then would he go to like the Patriots then, right? And then he was trash on the Pats.
Yeah, he went to. I think he went to a couple of teams.
He's not really been great for fucking Kansas City.
Kansas
he
City,
was decent in the Super Bowl run and when they won it, because I mean he made some big plays, he made some big head.
He'll sell that after he retires, that Super Bowl ring. He's gonna need the fucking money.
He'll be TikTok. He'll just start dancing on TikTok again.
He'll have his own podcast. The Juju Schuster cast.
I'm sure it's already a thing, bro.
I bet you he's already got one.
He probably does it on TikTok every Friday night before the game.
These guys got the money to do it. I think every football guy's got a fucking podcast.
I was just watching a clip of today of Peyton Pritchard and Derek White. I think Derek White has a podcast.
Get the fuck out of here.
And Peyton Pritchard was his guest, and how he was talking about remember the basketball player used to play for LA Lakers, Steve Blake?
No, I don't.
He played with Kobe and stuff, but
okay.
So Blake, I guess, then this kid grew up in the same neighborhood and kind of took him under his wing, Peyton Pritchard, and it kind of shows. I mean, they kind of play a little similar, and I was like, oh shit, I kind of see it. But he was telling a cool story about how Peyton Pritchard or Blake seen him and mentored him and was fucking cool with him or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that kind of makes sense because they're kind of the same guy a little bit, but Peyton Pritchard, I think's a little better than Steve Blake is.
I was watching the
maybe not defensively but anyway, go ahead.
I was watching the podcast between Julian Edelman and Gronk. You know, they got their own podcast, right?
Gronk for sure I could see, but he's also on TV. I mean, these guys, it's just fun to do. It gives these guys the brain to say and do what they want to do.
So Julian Edelman goes, who's going to win in the fight, the Kelseys or the Gronks? And Gronk goes, there's a lot more Gronks than Kelseys.
I was going to say there's more of them. They got the numbers on the side.
And then Julian Edelman goes, okay, let's say you have to pick just one member of your Gronk family. Who would you pick to go against the Kelsey brothers? And he goes, Papa Gronk. That motherfucker loves to fight. He used to be in bar brawls when they were cool.
Papa
Gronk. As he called him, Papa Gronk. I fucking loved it, bro. I'm sitting there going, that dude is such a character. Like, I would love being around Gronk all fucking day. You know? That cat, man, I loved it when he was on the Pats. You never heard a bad thing about the fucking guy, and he was partying all over the place. You know, it wasn't like he was being a good Gronk. He just wasn't. But he never. No one ever talked about him. They never heard anything bad. They would say, "Oh, he was out last night dancing on stage." On stage for what?
He was doing crazy shit. Yeah. Though. I remember when he was like, I forget what injury he had, but he was like in a boot. And he was like in a club in Vegas, and he like just drop kicked something or whatever. And I'm like, yo, is this guy fucking out of his goddamn mind right now? I'm like,
the only thing the team can say is, hey, buddy, you're in a boot. Will you fucking sit down?
Yeah, Belichick, the most stern asshole in NFL history.
You know what's funny? Because they asked Brady about Gronk. They had a podcast, and they're asking, when's the first time you met him? And he goes, he was talking about the first time I was out in the field, this and that. He goes, I fucking love this guy. He's great to be around. He brought fun to that team because Belichick was so strict. Yeah. And Gronk brought fun to it. And then he goes, did you see him when he got drafted? And he goes, the entire Gronkowski fucking family took over the green room, and Gronkowski's running around with the helmet on, headbutting everybody, going, and they said that he's the reason they don't let all the family members in the green room anymore.
I believe it. There's like
they have a cap on it. But I mean, you can't meet a more original type of person. He's himself. He's real. You know?
Yeah, he don't fuck around.
I met him on a plane leaving Vegas, and he's in first class, and I'm walking down going to coach. And I stop and go, Gronk. And he goes, yeah, what's up, brother?
He probably gets that so much, though. He's just going to be so used to it.
It's fucking crazy. Because I said to my girlfriend, I don't want to bother him, but I'm going to say something. Because I saw him the whole time waiting for the getting on the plane. Then he gets on. And as soon as I walk by him, I just turn and go, Gronk. He goes, yeah, brother. And I think that was during the football season. No, I go out there in March. So that's in the off season.
Yeah, but I was hosting some Vegas night, dancing his ass. I was probably fucking hanging over his shit.
He's just, I'll tell you, Brady said it great. He goes, he was a great guy to have on the team. He really was loosening things up. He made it fun. He goes, Belichick would ask him questions, and he had that fucking book open between his legs, looking down, going, yeah. This. He doesn't remember anything. They said he's very intelligent, though. But him and his brothers, man, that's a big family.
Hey guys, they had like 3 brothers in the NFL at one point. I mean, 2 of them were like not really good, but they were there.
I mean, how much do you think it would take them to all do a porno? I just said porno. Son of a bitch. All right, how much would you think it would take the Gronks to do corn? These massive fucking big guys. But I mean, they must be working with some pretty heavy material.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see it, but
would
like
you want
individually or like all in the same video, banging one chick, like the Gronks.
I can't be banging one chick.
Dominate.
It's more than one girl can take. You got to have multiple girls.
I don't know, dude.
Did you invite Papa Gronk?
Bring Papa Gronk into the mix. You let him fight somebody in the background and then come in and fuck.
All right, but I mean, we love Gronk. I love Gronk, especially being a Pats fan. He's just a fan of Gronk, being a fan of football. Him and his fucking Denver Broncos. But I think we need.
See, I'm a fan of Gronk because he's a fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
I love that shit.
And he played like a lunatic. He was talking to Jules about when he in the Super Bowl game against Atlanta when they were down. Gronk had a quad contusion in that game, and he played it, and he said, fucking, I thought my leg was broken. I thought it was done. He had a quad contusion that they had to fucking, had to go to the hospital right after the game, get it fixed. But imagine that, though. He's a tough guy.
It makes sense why he wasn't like much involved in that game, if you think about it.
He made some of the biggest plays in that game. He helped him. And he said he was blocking for Tom with one leg. He's hopping on one leg.
He was more of a blocker because it was really the Julian Edelman catch, which was massive. But James White was really the guy in that game.
He also picked up a huge first down on one catch that they were talking about it, that Gronk caught, that his leg was obviously still hurting him, but he made that play. But I mean, as a Pats fans, we all love that fucking, us beating on Atlanta.
That dude was crazy for sure.
And I can remember the owner for the Atlanta Falcons coming down after halftime, being on the sidelines, fucking cheering on because he thinks he's winning this fucking game.
Yeah, like your boy Dave Portnoy did.
Oh shit!
On Twitter the other day,
he fucking jinxed the Pats.
Looked like a total douchebag.
When he goes, looks like the road to the championships going through New England.
That dude had like a 25-minute video on Twitter about how they're the greatest thing of all time and how they're back, and then he had to apologize for it later, and then he doubled down being a dickhead and was like, "Yeah, I got 6 Super Bowl rings. What do you got?" Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
I'm with him with that thing. He got 6 Super Bowls,
so corny,
but you don't got 6 Super Bowls. The Patriots do, and they you jinxed them by
it's such a corny way to like double down on being a douche.
He's just trying to be relevant. I mean, he's got his pizza thing.
I mean, hey, hopefully he put us on his network.
Look at the stuff he does about Michigan and Ohio State.
I wouldn't. No, but I'm sure he's a nice guy.
I like him. But he should have never put that out before the fucking Buffalo game that the road to the fucking championship goes to New England. No. After we win that game, you might be able to say that because after that, you can't even say it because we still got to play Baltimore this week.
And you got to
fucking
Denver's,
jerk.
And he's got to bank on Denver losing.
Yeah. I mean, that's what the first thing when everybody saw us lose to Buffalo, right? The first thing they all said, "Oh, well, Denver will lose to Green Bay."
That's what I thought. I was nervous as shit about that game after. I was like, "Oh my god!"
And I'm not gonna lie to you. I was thinking the same fucking thing.
I literally the whole time I go, "Well, I don't feel good about this game no more," because I watched it at my buddy's house, and I was like, "Yeesh!" I'm like, "I don't know, man." And once we started rolling, I was like, "Ah."
No, I mean, you just see that defense playing well, and Green Bay. And then, their boy getting hurt there, and the fucking Clark, with the dickhead blaming Denver for his injury.
He's a loser.
People get hurt. It's a horrible take.
He's just a loser saying loser shit.
And I think a lot of it is race baiting, too, with that fucking guy, because he fucking does that. I fucking hate that about him.
He's a cornball.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, But and there's a lot of things he's on the wrong side of, and I if I was ESPN, I would have pulled him a long time ago, but they won't.
And, they won't. They support all that bullshit. That's what they want.
Yeah, it gets ratings. It gets ratings.
Well, honestly, that's because people just leave ESPN on as fodder, usually in the background.
Well, see, people don't understand. It doesn't matter if people love him or hate him. The people will watch him more if they hate him. Because they want to see what other fucking stupid thing he's going to say. It's like Howard Stern. Everybody fucking hated him.
Well, now everyone hates him because he sucks now.
Yeah, well, he sucks. He sucked for a long time too. You know.
Anyway, let's ladies and gentlemen, this is what, weeks 15, 16?
Week 16.
Wow, it's a sadness.
Wow, Brian, flew by, right?
The sadness.
Flew by.
What are we gonna do?
I mean, honestly, just yesterday, I was on week 1 and I had a win and I was happy. Now
At least I'm excited. Unless this kid Cooper Flag gets injured, I'll have something to like look forward to all year in basketball. Is watching that kid just be nasty every fucking game to game.
They said he's been falling off. I don't think he has.
The kid scored 40 points the other night. He's the youngest person to ever score 40 points.
That's what I'm saying. I'm reading this stuff and they're saying Cooper Flag's falling off. I'm like,
Kyrie Irving is, I guess, about to. I mean, we hate Kyrie in Boston, rightfully so, but he's about to come back for them. He's going to help that kid take the load off a little bit.
Whoa. Did you just say Kyrie Irving's coming back to Boston?
No, coming back to play for the Mavs.
Oh, okay.
So that's just going to take the load off of Flag a little bit. I said we hate him in Boston.
Although you never know, but Flag, because they were saying that he's not the fucking solid rookie of the year.
Yeah, well, one kid in the Hornets is kind of outplaying him a little bit.
Oh, that kid in the Hornets. Yeah.
So far, but I think he's getting a lot of the run. LaMelo's in and out of the lineup. You never know.
Well, Ryan Clark hates him because he's white.
Probably.
Fucking, I hate that Ryan Clark.
And it's not because your skin color. It's because you're an asshole.
Because he makes bad points. He's always on the wrong side of the argument.
He's just an asshole.
You know, like a lot of people hate Stephen Smith. I love Stephen A. Smith because he's not on the wrong side of the argument, but he makes the argument different.
Yeah, he says some outlandish shit sometimes.
Yeah, I love that about him. And I used to love it when he used to have the show with Skip Bayless, and then they changed the format they had.
I'll say this. When he wasn't being like a weird hater and he was like a realist when the year the Celtics won the title, because he was, he wasn't saying like, oh, I don't have no, because a lot of teams kept picking the Mavs, and he's like, you guys are fucking crazy picking the Mavs, as far as I remember. I could be wrong about that, but I remember he was Boston Celtics the Boston Celtics. I don't know how he says it weird.
And the thing is, too, I hate Skip Bayless, the fucking Dallas homer, everything. And he came out fucking...
He sucks.
He's a fucking moron, too, because he came out with fucking... What's his name? Fucking out of Texas Tech that went to Cleveland. What's his name? Yeah, Johnny... the fucking kid who's out of football now.
Johnny Manziel?
Johnny Manziel. He told everybody, right? He goes, this kid's going to be a Hall of Famer, going to be the best quarterback. You're going to fucking rue the day that you didn't pick him. And I'm sitting there going, Mike Evans made him great. Mike Evans made him great. And it showed. And the kid fucking was a rich kid that didn't fucking care. And boom, gone. Skip Bayless has no credibility with me. For one, he's a Dallas homer. I don't like that either.
Yeah, he's a weird guy.
Yeah, he's. There's a lot of sports commentators that I don't fucking like. But you know,
I like Skip because because doesn't he hate on LeBron James?
He hates on LeBron. Yeah.
See, some of his takes on LeBron, I fuck with some of his takes on LeBron. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I mean, you got to get it right sooner or later. But if he's a fucking jerk.
But the problem is everyone overvalues LeBron. They don't understand like what the fuck that dude did to the league. He fucked the league up. And anyway,
LeBron sucks. I hate him. He doesn't suck, but I hate him.
He's just as what he did to the NBA sucks, and it fucked up the league. So he sucks.
That whole thing he did with his kid too was fucking shitty, and the kid still sucks.
Yeah, you don't see no highlights and nothing from that guy.
No, there's no highlights. They'd have to show the lowlights. Fucking bum. That kid should be sitting at home watching his father play. Fucking jerk. All right, we're going to get into the pickup. Don't get me started on that fucking... The only guy I hate more than LeBron is his son.
Jesus.
Fucking Bronny. What a fucking dope.
Yeah, right.
Hate that kid. If I was playing against the Lakers, right, I'd be going up against that kid Bronny every day. Your father got you in the league, you little fuck. That you don't even deserve to be here.
They probably won't say it to him because they're scared that fucking LeBron's going to have him like thrown out of the game or something.
Oh, I'll fucking throw LeBron out of the game. Get the fuck out of here. He gets fans thrown out of the game when they heckle him.
A lot of these guys do, but he's one of the main proprietors of that.
When the fuck do you not get heckled? I can see if they say something racist.
Oh, yeah.
That's different. But if they're just heckling you, going, fuck you, LeBron, you suck, your kid's a dickhead, that's fine. And this kid is a dickhead. All right, let's go here. Let's get this out of here. Fucking bums.
I love it.
Fucking dying to fucking compare himself to Jordan. Dying to be better than Jordan. You'll never be better than Jordan. You're nothing but a second fucking fiddle.
Exactly.
And your kid ain't even a second fiddle. Your kid's a fucking dickhead. All right. No, I don't want to blame the kid. It's LeBron's fault that he got into that situation, got him in there. He wasn't ready. LeBron held L.A. hostage to get his kid there.
Pretty much.
The fucking dickhead. All right, folks. We're going to get into the pick'em. I got to get off this LeBron stuff. I get heated. I'm sorry. My bad.
It's beautiful.
You know, there's a couple of players in the league, and
I hate the fact that in hockey games now they add all that shit on the walls and on the ice. It's so fucking confusing and stupid.
I hated LeBron since he did that press conference on changing teams when he was first with Cleveland and going to Miami. I fucking wanted to kill him.
Did you see the new one that he did?
No, I don't watch any of that shit.
He did like a big major thing, like he was going to leave teams again, and then he just did like a Hennessy ad. It was so lame. Everyone was like, "What's wrong with this fucking guy?"
You know, the one thing I will say about LeBron, and I don't like the guy. I dislike him. I don't like his kid.
I love the fact that we boo him every time he comes out to Boston.
But the one thing you don't hear anything negative off the court about this guy or him being involved in stupid shit.
Probably got swept under the rug.
You know, maybe, but I've never heard anything about him off the court. I can say that honestly. I've never heard it. So the guy's a good family man. He's doing whatever. He's just a jerk with basketball, I guess.
All righty.
Okay. On that note, we got to get to our pick'em, ladies and gentlemen.
With that being said,
I already grabbed it.
There you go.
You know, I think LeBron. Has LeBron got a daughter that's got to play too?
Yeah.
She'll be in the WNBA.
She'll be in the NBA with him. They'll all be playing on the same team.
Yeah, they're all playing on the Lakers, and he's walking around with a cane.
He'll be the Cleveland LeBron Jameses.
Yeah. Can't wait till Bronny's fucking son comes to play too.
They'll be the first player to play with his grandkid.
You know what's going to be the funniest thing? They're going to force Bronny to retire when his father retires. Go with your dad, dickhead.
Well, they probably just make him fight for the job.
They shouldn't even. He's not even good enough for the European League.
Or he coaches the team, and then he just keeps his kid on the team.
Oh my God!
I could see him being a coach.
I don't know if I could see him trying to be a coach. I don't think he could be a successful one. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I could just see him coaching because his detention, his detail for basketball is crazy. Because there's certain times where you see a clip of him, and then they'll be like, "Yo, remember that thing where we were down by 4 in that game against whoever?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I set you the screen, and then you went and rolled over, and then the guy got the rebound, and then it'll like break just down the whole sequence of everything happening. You're like, God damn, because the guy's an asshole, like you said, but his attention to detail is
he knows
what he does. I mean, the guy's a fantastic chase down at blocks. I mean, the guy's good at that. His athleticism is fucking ridiculous.
There's something out there. I don't know if it's a rule or not, but it's just something crazy that the best players never make the best coaches. It's fucking weird. You know, the players that
McHale was never a good coach.
Yeah.
Larry Bird was never really a good coach.
I mean, even in hockey, Wayne Gretzky was never a good coach. Jordan's never going to coach because he would demand too much from you.
Did he coach, though?
I don't think he has. He's owned a team.
He owned the Bobcats for a little bit.
But
he never coached them, though? I
no,
feel like
maybe he did for a little bit to help
He probably
out.
Couldn't because he would have just shit on all of them in practice and
was he a player coach with the Wizards? He could have been.
he played.
But usually the best players don't make the best coaches because they expect too much of their players
Jason
that they
Kidd's
expect from themselves.
He's been a good player coach, I guess. I mean, he hasn't won yet. Steve Kerr.
You look at he's a good player,
Steve Kerr was a better coach so far than a player, but he was still a decent player.
But he was decent if he wasn't a great player.
No, he was okay.
Great players don't make good coaches. I mean, you look at Doc Rivers. He was an all right player, but he made a good coach.
He has a lot of, believe it or not, a very, he has a lot of Atlanta assist records.
Like Casey Jones for the fucking Celtics was a decent ball player, but was a fucking great coach.
What about Bill Russell?
Yeah, he was a good coach. No, but he was a great ball player. Maybe he's the exception to my rule.
Outlaw.
He was a player coach, though. He played at the same time, so a little different. I think they just gave him the title. But he did end up being a coach for a little bit afterward without playing, right?
I believe so.
I believe so, too. All right, folks. We've been really fucking putting the pick'em off. We got to get to the pick'em.
Pick'em time, motherfucker. Week 16.
Week 16. It's 122 to 120. I'm up. You know what's at stake. Somebody's wearing something stupid. Or something else. We don't know yet. We got ideas. But here we go. We're going to start off with week 16, and we're going to start off. Oh, what a West Coast battle. LA Rams at Seattle. I didn't even mean to rhyme that, but that was awesome.
I can only think of his West Coast battle. Who was it?
Yeah, LA Rams.
Yeah, we got the LA.
It's a football battle.
I don't like the fact that Seattle lost to the Colts last week. I think that's a little weird.
I think that.
But
Was that a trap game?
Devontae's injured, and I don't like that. And I heard that there was some issues with them traveling today, I guess, the Rams or some shit like that.
Traveling to Cleveland? It's only up the fucking state. It's only right up the coast.
No, there was things.
Well, they're flying there, obviously.
Something with them. What?
They're flying there. It's only right up the coast, but they're flying. LA Rams versus Seattle. LA's not going to take a bus. Do you want them to take a bus?
I know that they're fucking flying out there. I wasn't sending up. I said they were having issues with the plane or something was going on with the plane. I don't know.
Tell them to call fucking Kraft. He'll send them their plane.
I don't know if it was the plane, but it was something with the baggage or something. I don't know. Anyway.
Now, do they have a private? Not all these teams have private planes like Kraft and the Patriots. They might fly commercially.
Well, probably not yet because they did fork over a shitload of money to build that arena.
Ooh, that stadium, SoFi Stadium, big money.
So if think about it this way, if it's attached to SoFi, because that's what the plane would probably be attached to, it would have to be for both teams. They would have to have two planes.
Oh my God! Maybe there is some. Maybe yeah.
A team to host fucking more than 60 people.
I don't know.
80 people plane. That's all high end.
I don't know.
No way.
No, when they own, like, Kraft owns like a fucking big commercial jet. It's not one of those little private ones. It's like a fucking 737 fucking. Yeah. It holds 175 people.
So that's probably why it has the space. Anyway, all right. What the fuck? We keep fucking.
But LA Rams, we got ADHD people.
Fuck, man.
We're on Adderall.
It's in Seattle.
Seattle.
I gotta pick Seattle.
With the loudest stadium in the fucking league. We learned that one this year. Thanks to the fact checkers.
I knew that. You learned that.
I fucking learned. You learned it too. Go fuck
I knew
yourself.
that, you son of a bitch.
Fuck you. That's right. You did know that. I'll give you that. All right, you're taking Seattle?
Yeah, just because Devontae's injured that game, I don't think he's gonna play. And I don't know if
the Rams just got fucking all that talent on offense. They can't run in Seattle. That's gonna fucking hurt them. First game, we're going different. I'm taking the fucking Rams.
I like the Rams. They could win that game via the run and shit. They could run the ball really well and take over because they got two good running backs. So who knows?
Oh, I didn't even think about this, but this isn't a revenge game for what's his name? The wide receiver for Cooper Kupp for Seattle.
Oh yeah, but he
might step by. He hasn't done shit.
I haven't seen anything from him all year and heard his name once.
No, the only time I heard his name was they said he was in the lineup.
Okay. Yeah, I think Seattle. I take the home team.
Right, I'm gonna take this game is another fucking it's a conference game, it's a division game, and
the Mammoths just scored a goal.
It's not gonna be good. It's Philadelphia at Washington. Washington got smoked last week by who? I forget who, but they got Washington's bad right now. I don't know what happened to Jaden Daniels. This kid is phenomenal.
I think he's injured again, right? And they're gonna shut him. They shut him down, and they're playing Mariota throughout the rest of the year.
They're not playing for anything. So you might as well shut him down the rest of the year and let him get healthy.
Hey, they need an offensive lineman or something. They got to protect that kid.
They got to do something about the running back situation too.
Yeah, I mean Eckler got hurt. Yeah. Muskrat can't do it alone.
Fucking Muskrat, dirty bastard. He actually had a big week this week.
I know. I seen him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take Philly. Obviously.
I'll take Philly. Philly look good. They played good this week. They look good.
Yeah, they shit on the Raiders. The Raiders are trash. But the thing is they didn't make it look stupid. They beat them up, but they made it look like, hey, we're not fucked up,
fucking around,
and we're not. They weren't looking like that.
Yeah, they came out of the gate and fucking.
Especially it being an AFC NFC game with those guys don't know each other. That them teams aren't familiar.
No, but they.
But I mean, if anything, he's familiar with Pete Carroll, maybe a little bit to some level.
They came out and this must be like the week of division games. I mean, here we go again.
Yeah, a lot of division games. I think this week, at the end of the year.
Green Bay at Chicago. Green Bay suffered a
Ooh.
big loss to Denver.
Green Bay at Chicago.
At Chicago.
They lost one of their wide receivers. They lost Micah Parsons. The Bears have been rolling.
The Bears have been rolling. This is a tough pick because anybody can win this because it's a divisional game, but I'm going to take Chicago. They are rolling.
I like Chicago too, honestly. I'm not going to lie at home.
If it was at Green Bay, this might be a different pick to me. And if Parsons was healthy, it would definitely be a different game.
Parsons not being there anymore, I mean, that's tough. You know, I mean, whatever.
All right, we're both.
And the other thing, I mean, I feel like just the problem with the Packers is they don't have a number one wide receiver. They don't have any wide receivers. There's just random guys catching passes.
Yeah, they're all like W2s out there. And Watson got hurt in that game too, so they lost him. And that's another injury. Watson got hurt.
Anyone can say what they want. They got fucking Dobbs. They got fucking Christian Watkins. They got this guy. They got that guy. They're all number 2s and 3s though. And they're not good.
And their number one tight end has been out for
that
a long
kid's
time.
good, and he's injured. Obviously, you got Jacobs, who's decent, and
Jacobs is phenomenal. He's questionable for this week, so I don't even know what's going on with that.
Again, that fucking catch he made against the linebacker there, Singletary or Singleton or whoever the fucking whatever what happened there. Phenomenal catch, phenomenal play.
I don't know how I'm going to do this one. New England at Baltimore.
I like New England in that game, especially after losing.
Are you fucking yeah? Do you think they're going to come? I'd love to see how Drake May responds after the loss.
He's got it, and that defense isn't as good. I don't think that defense is as good.
Baltimore?
But they did just shut down Joe Burrow and fucking...
That's not much, though, because that offensive line in Cincinnati is awful. And Joe Burrow saying, I only like playing football when it's fun. What kind of fucking weird shit is that?
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't like that shit either.
You know what's fucked up is that I've been bragging about how big that kid's balls are. Not that I would even know, but to hear him say that, that's really disheartening to hear.
Yeah, it come off wrong. It come off bad, and it should. So, I mean, New England or Baltimore.
Maybe he's got tiny balls.
What am I going to do? Let him take New England? I'm going to take fucking Baltimore. It ain't happening. I'm taking fucking New England.
Yeah, if we're going to die on the hill there, we're going to die on it together.
No, I'm not going to fucking die
I just don't think I don't think the offense there isn't as strong. I mean, see, the thing that Josh Allen did was he, like, out-willed the Patriots defense. Because he's also a lot bigger than Lamar Jackson.
And he can throw the ball a lot better than Lamar Jackson.
Right, but he's not going to, like, I watched near the end of that game when they scored the Bills before the halftime.
And James Cook had a great game in that one.
There was a play where he ran like right into one of the linebackers and like damn near tried to truck him, but they like whistled the play like dead because he stood him up and they just were like boop boop dead. But you could tell I'm like this motherfucker's about to start doing some shit.
When Josh Allen takes the reins and takes it on his own to get this team going, which he did in the second half against the Pats, where he took this team on his shoulders, on his back, and carried them, and he said, let's roll. And it's hard to stop.
That kid, Knox, made some nice catches in that game, by the way. We didn't really talk about the game thoroughly, but...
So we're both taking New England here.
Now that I think about the game.
All right, I don't see anything different here. Buffalo at Cleveland.
Buffalo.
They're still talking about Deshaun Watson because of the bad game that Shador had last week. Yeah, well, I'm like, whatever. I mean,
Cleveland's a fucking circus. It's a joke. Definitely going with Buffalo there.
Buffalo's going to win in that 3-ring circus. They might not even play Josh Allen. Just sit him. They don't need him.
No, they don't. Who do they have at backup? Fucking Mitch Trubisky or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think that's who they did have. I'm not sure if they still do. You might be right. You pulled that out of your ass.
It might be him.
It was at some point.
He was his backup.
Yeah. There's not much to say about that game. Cleveland is who Cleveland is. Buffalo's coming off a high, and that win, they wanted that win bad in New England.
They needed it.
And they
did. It's a weird thing about Buffalo. This is a game I could see them losing.
Well, I don't because of this reason. Baltimore could beat New England, and if Buffalo beats Cleveland, that makes Buffalo and New England tied.
One thing we didn't talk about this week, the Myles Garrett sack count. Myles Garrett sack counts at 21 and a half sacks. He needs one sack to tie.
Okay, 20 and a half. He's 21 and a half?
21 and a half right now, so he needs one sack to tie.
One sack to tie, 1.5 sacks to win.
To break it, 2 sacks. I mean, does he get it against Josh Allen?
Oh, but he's gonna. Josh Allen likes to extend the plays. It's gonna allow him to get that sack, I think.
Maybe.
And does that get him in 16 weeks, bro? We're rooting on that one. Good call, bro. Good call. I forgot all about that. That's a good story to that horrible fucking Cleveland team.
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
That's why he gets paid, folks. He's gonna get paid tomorrow.
and lollipops, and Jolly Ranchers and shit.
In fact, he just won a vitamin water.
Woo! That's already drinking. Half drinking vitamin water for me. Yippee dude.
Okay, folks. This is gonna be this is a big one for me because I got this quarterback on my fantasy team and he's playing Dallas and it's the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that's tough.
At
because,
Dallas.
Herbert. See, the Chargers defense is pretty solid. I'll say that.
Chargers defense is really good. They helped them win this week because Herbert didn't play well because of the hand injury.
I think that team on offense, the Chargers offense is really, really not in a good spot.
Not at this moment, but Dallas's defense is really going to let them open up. That offense is going to go all over Dallas's defense. Dallas's defense is historically bad right now. Right, they're last in every category.
Can Herbert throw the ball? Is he able to? Is he able to grip the ball and like do?
Well, yeah, because it's his non-throwing hand that's broken.
Yeah, but he hold the ball with two hands, and you got to do all the motions and shit. And
he's
then
been playing. And he doesn't have a questionable,
but he's been playing like shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, last week that was a tough game, right?
Against a good defense, but the game before that, the game he came back, he played really bad. They just got lucky and won.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I mean, it was tough. Yeah, they played Kansas City, and that's a good defense.
And then 2 weeks ago when he first started with that hand injury, they played a whatever team, and he played really bad. But
it was Philadelphia. It was Philadelphia at the Chargers.
And they still won that game, though, right?
The Chargers won that game. Philadelphia was on a losing streak up until this past week.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, what was it?
It's the Chargers at Dallas. I'm taking the Chargers. I don't have any faith in fucking Dallas.
Yeah, me neither.
I took Dallas last week like a fucking idiot.
I got to take the Chargers.
All right.
I think the defense is just too good for the
New York Jets at Nolans. At fucking Nolans. Really I'm saying fucking Nolans.
Battle of it.
Who got it? What are they? Is Nolans on a 2-game winning streak? They got a backup running back that's killing it because Kamara's not playing.
This might be the first time I've picked the Saints to win a game all year, and you got it. You heard it there first. The team I thought that was going to go 0-17. I just gave him a win.
That's right. At the beginning of the year.
I probably even said that I'll never pick them to win a game this year, but against the Jets. Actually, you know what? The Jets are still better than them, though, because they got Breece Hall.
The Jets are still better than them. The only reason you can pick New Orleans is the home game. It's another loud fucking indoor stadium.
But it's indoors. It gives the Jets defense free rein to do what they need to do.
But the Jets defense ain't the same defense. They got rid of fucking Sauce Gardner.
Yep, that's been bad. But they win a couple weird ones in there.
Who's their fucking starting quarterback right now? Is it still fucking the dickhead? Justin Fields? Are they bringing Tyrod Taylor?
Might be Taylor.
It might be fucking Tyrod. And the kid from New Orleans, he got lucky to have a 25-yard scamper into the end zone last week. That's what won the fucking game. It was a
Brady Cook.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the New York Jets are starting rookie quarterback Brady Cook.
See, now it throws
upcoming game. I'm glad you asked me, and I'm glad I checked that because now I'm definitely picking the Saints.
I'm picking the Saints too. I was going to pick the Jets. You said that.
No way this late in the season this kid's going to come in and win a game. And if he does,
what if he does?
It'll all be on the defense. The Jets defense would have to Breece all massive games.
And here we go again. This fucking damn Tampa Bay team can't beat anybody, and they're playing at Carolina. As soon as I pick Carolina, they're not going to win. Mike Evans is healthy.
Yeah.
Godwin's healthy.
Yeah.
This team is healthy. And they still lost last week to fucking Atlanta.
I think that's because he's not used to having those
guys. Because he's not in football shape yet. He's not ready.
I think Tampa Bay rebounds big time.
I'm going to go with that, too. I can't pick Carolina. I just can't. Although the best running back right now is in Carolina by the name of Dowdle, Hubbard just lost his job for life.
Maybe he's on another team next year.
I don't know. This is going to be a good one.
I could see him going to I could see Chuba Hubbard going to the Steelers or some shit next season.
No, he can go. He can go to another team. He's still a viable running back, but Dowdle owns it.
Yeah, the Steelers. You heard it here, folks. first bitches.
They already got Warner, and they got that.
Well, maybe Denver. That'd be nice if he found
Not
a
Warner.
skirted his way in Denver.
Warren. Sorry. Yeah, Denver could use a fucking. Dallas can use a running back. They don't even play the one they got.
Yeah, fuck them.
And speaking of running backs, Tracy had a big game, and I was playing the guy who had Tracy, but he put him on his bench, and Tracy had like 30 fucking fantasy points last week. I was so happy he had him on his bench.
For the Giants?
Yeah. Because Tracy's playing because Cam Scatterbull. Fucking miss Scat. I missed that Scat bastard. Okay, so Minnesota at New York Giants, and I'm taking Minnesota here. J.J. McCarthy has been playing really good, and I'm tempted. I have a choice between J.J. McCarthy and Justin Herbert in my fantasy league.
Wait, who'd you say?
Minnesota at Giants.
Oh, Minnesota for sure.
Yeah, of course. I mean, McCarthy's been hot, and they got the better offense. There's no doubt.
And the defense is not bad neither.
No, the defense ain't bad either. The defense, and I'm not saying the New York Giants defense is bad, but they're going to be on the field a lot because the offense ain't going to be able to. And here's a game. This is going to be a funny one, folks, because it's been a long time since a backup played in Kansas City, and a backup's about to play in Kansas City against Tennessee at Tennessee.
Oh, that's brutal.
Does this team fall apart without Mahomes? They got nothing to play for here. Neither team, honestly.
Yeah, but is the Chiefs' defense that bad that they're going to lose that game? Allow the team to lose that game? Because you know that at least the defense is going to pridefully play for to not be bad.
But if the Chiefs' defense is out there because the offense is going 3 and out every fucking time.
No, you're not wrong.
You know, and
who's the backup quarterback?
I don't know his name. He had a beard. That's my best description of him. It's Bert Kreischer. You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna know who the fuck it is. It's no one we know. Okay, it's Archie Palmer. Chili Palmer's older brother.
Imagine the Chiefs just like, man, we don't want to play this year.
How the fuck am I gonna pick that?
It's Gardner Minshew. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh.
Wait a minute. Oh, so it was a guy with a mustache, not a beard.
Close enough.
He's a 70s corn star.
That's interesting because, I mean, he can throw the ball. He's not a bum.
No, he can throw the ball. He's thrown the ball everywhere he's gone.
And I think the Chiefs can pull that out.
Now that you said, I'm going to say the Chiefs because Tennessee hasn't. I mean, Cam Ward, Ridley's fucking out all the time. They don't have any continuity. The running back Pollard had a big game.
Where's the game in Tennessee?
It's at Tennessee.
Still going with the Chiefs.
We don't want to die on this hill.
Still going with the Chiefs.
Kansas City for both of us. Okay, we know Miami's playing their rookie quarterback, Quinn Ewers, and it's Cincinnati at Miami. I can't take it. I'm taking Cincinnati. I can't take the kid Quinn Ewers. I just can't. You're gonna play on that hill?
I mean, I don't know. Cincinnati's really bad, and the Dolphins are really bad.
The Dolphins beat defense. We'll get to Burrow because that offensive line is abysmal. But Chase Brown will run and make that happen. And I think Cincinnati has a good game here. If this was at Cincinnati, it'd be a no-brainer. But I still think Cincinnati takes it because of the rookie coming in.
In Miami?
In Miami.
Yeah, I think Cincinnati. I just think they just can put up more points.
All right, I'm going to set it up so you get the chance at 2 points this week to gain because I'm not taking Denver in this game. Jacksonville at Denver.
You already know I'm going with Denver.
Fuck, I can't fucking take Jacksonville's good, but it's at Denver. They can't breathe.
Yeah, Jacksonville at Denver. See, they've had to play, what's great about that? Their schedule this year, they've had to play all the tough teams at home. It's been perfect.
Because if this game is in Jacksonville, I'd take Jacksonville.
It's beautiful because we can go down there into Florida and have a great old time.
I don't want to fucking give you this. I'm going to take fucking Denver. I just can't. Okay, if it was Jacksonville, if it was Denver at Jacksonville, I would definitely take Jacksonville. But we know you have the best home field advantage in football. And then you add the cold, but you can't breathe.
It's going to be cold up there in the mountains, and them boys down there in Florida ain't going to like that.
Atlanta at Arizona.
Atlanta.
Atlanta won last week too, and Arizona played. They played a tough Houston team.
Arizona's just a fucking mess. I mean, they were
ATL. But this one here is somebody's gonna pick something different here. Pittsburgh at Detroit. I'm writing mine down right now.
I like Pittsburgh.
I took Detroit.
I like Pittsburgh. I think Detroit's defense is a fucking joke.
Detroit's defense is a fucking joke, but Detroit's offense, and if they can get the running the ball, they can keep Pittsburgh's offense off the field.
Right. That's going to be the way. That's the formula for success there. But Aaron Rodgers is going to probably tear that team apart.
But Pitt never plays consistently. Never.
Well, maybe it's one of those games that he shows up.
So there's the two games, folks. Now we got.
I just seen the Dolphins just cut Judon today. I wonder where he's going to land, because some team's going to go for him.
The Dolphins also they fucking sat Tua. I mean,
I could see that happening because he's done
after the big contract they gave him. You shouldn't be sitting for nothing.
Well, he's a bum, and they had nothing to play for anymore. So, but I'm saying Judon got cut today.
Fucking running back?
No, Judon, the guy that you guys used to have, the linebacker.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to be floating around. It's going to be interesting to see where he lands.
I was thinking of that running back from Cleveland.
No.
He's got that same type of name. Okay, last game, Monday night. It would have been a great fucking Monday night game if fucking Danny Jones was still there, but it's San Francisco at Indianapolis, and Indianapolis ain't playing that shit with San Francisco. San Francisco, motherfucker.
Yeah, I like San Fran.
Okay, folks. We differed on two games. It's tough to differ right now because we got 2 points apart, so I'm really playing it close. But I took that Detroit, and I took LA Rams. He took Seattle, and he took Pitt. So those are the two games. Those are the two big games to watch as far as the pick'em's concerned.
That's right.
So again, I want to reiterate: it's 122 to 120, and we differed on two games. It's tough to differ on a lot of these things. I mean, because you don't want to put all your eggs in that one shitty basket.
Yeah, and that's some of the teams are.
Yeah, and some of them are bad. I mean, you don't want to die on that hill.
You probably thought I was going to take the Ravens in that Pats game.
I did. I really fucking did.
Fucking stupid.
I thought you were going to take the Ravens in that Pats game. I almost took it to be different, but I'm like, I can't do that. I can't. New England is a fucking well-rounded team right now, and Baltimore's not.
No, not really.
And I think if they contain Lamar Jackson, you got it. Let him throw. Just don't let him run around.
They got to try to do whatever they didn't do against the Bills.
Exactly. And I think they learned a lot in that Bills game. And I think that's going to come into play in the playoffs. And, but folks, that's the pick 'em. We went through it. What did you think?
You motherfucker.
In the comments, give us the thoughts. Tell us tell us if we fucked it up, or if we did good picks, bad picks. Let us know.
2025, week 16. You know what time it is.
It's in the can. We got it.
It's in the can, man.
I just told the guy to fucking print it. It's done. Let's do it. We do this every week. We've been doing this for 16 fucking weeks. No, we missed 1 week, didn't we? We were in the cabin.
Yeah.
We missed 1 week.
We tried, but it didn't work.
Yeah. And we probably would have picked bad teams that week anyway. Although we were hot for a while.
Well, no, there was some pretty blatant games. I mean, I remember the schedule and looking at it, and I remember just seeing it that Sunday and going, wow, some of these games, right on track, I would have picked. And the one that was throwing me for the loop the most was obviously that Giants-Broncos game where the Broncos had to come back 30.
That was fucking rough. And I'm like, why is this? Because your team was definitely looking past the Giants and definitely wasn't looking at them.
Not at that time. And we were looking at Philly. I thought, we had to play Philly the week after. And, whatever. It just it was what we shouldn't have looked past them because they clearly weren't. They were. Those guys were something.
All in all, folks, it's been a memorable season. There's been so many injuries, and they keep occurring.
Yeah,
they still keep occurring.
And the problem is it's going to keep fucking happening. I just hope it doesn't happen on my team.
I'm fortunate with the Pats, right? The refs haven't really been that bad with the Pats, but the refs have been bad in some other areas in the league this year.
I thought the refs got a little involved in that game with
a little bit. You said that, I remember, but it wasn't too bad.
It wasn't like egregious where I thought like, I'm playing the whole, because again, I'm not a homer, but I do think the refs did just get a little involved in that game for some reason. I didn't like it.
But I'll tell you what, folks, it's been a good football season, great fantasy football season. I'm in the playoffs in one of my 3 of my leagues. I'm in fantasy basketball that I'm looking at now. I fucking might lose this week to the number one player in the league, but that's fine. Basketball's a long season.
That's right.
So, and then we got hockey. The Bruins are starting to turn things around a little bit. People excited, you know.
Yeah, well, everyone's going to be excited until they get to the playoffs and get their ass kicked. I love the Bruins, don't get me wrong, but they do this shit every year.
And the Celtics are, they're hanging.
They do this shit every fucking year. They will tease you and keep you fucking watching all year long, and then you get to that playoff run, and then it's fucking night.
They're starting to come around, though. We'll see what happens with them. You know, we're going to root for them. That's what we do.
That's right.
You know, the only team he don't root for is this team, baby.
That's right.
But here, if Denver's out, he'll root for them.
I'll come around maybe.
But I'm still hoping for Denver Pats AFC Championship game.
That's it.
You heard it here first. Denver Pats. We're wearing it right here. This is the AFC Championship game right here, folks.
One man can hope and one man can dream.
We're going to end it on that note. We're going to just say peace, love, and hair grease.
That's right, you motherfuckers. Like, share, subscribe. Follow us on everything. Instagram, TikTok.
Follow us on Twitter.
YouTube, of course. YouTube matters the most.
Spotify.
All of our fans in Finland and Turkey and South Africa. We love you.
In the United Kingdom.
Love you.
We love you, blokes.
What do they do? How do you do? I can't do it.
I can't do it.
We love you, people. They probably don't even know English.
Penis.
They just read the shit in English so they can learn it. And they're like, wow, these American guys say the word fuck a lot.
I mean, so peace out to all you guys. To pay attention for next week's pick 'em. Everything's getting exciting here. We're down at the end. So we love you, and we'll see you later.
All right, we love you, cocksuckers.